Well, we try and reconnect you. Successfully reconnected. God, I'm not having internet like fun times this evening, everybody. Shit has just been going from worse and worse and just. Which I don't understand. I still don't understand technology, as everybody is very much aware of. But I'll run a speed test on my computer and it's like, you're golden. And then I'll go online and it's like, unstable, nothing works, go away. So, no sound. Why is there no sound? My microphone is bouncing up and down like it's making sound. What? What? Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Why, oh, why? I hear you fine. So YouTube can hear me fine and Twitch can't. I hear something. Sounds on. Twitch has no sound. YouTube has sound. It's the same connection. It's sent from the same place. The source, which creates the sound in the image, comes from one location and then gets fed to two different programs. So it's getting sent to Twitch with sound and it's just deciding not to put it out. It's on and off, lol. I don't know what that means. I'm going to move the microphone. I apologize. There's sound now. So the sound just decided to join in late for some reason. I'm on time. Sound late. Late. Not ideal. Well, hello, everybody. We had a bit of a stressful start, as per usual, and in tradition and all that other good stuff. And yeah, we're in now. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I hope you're all doing very well. See if I didn't miss any of the chats. Welcome in, everybody. And we got a first-time chatter over on Twitch, Draconic Guardian. Thank you so much for the first-time chat, getting involved and being here. Everyone else, oops, didn't know I had caps on. You're screaming at Laura. That's a dangerous thing to do. Hendrickson, good evening. How's everyone doing? Good. Yes, yes. I just have to start it soon. Screen, which seems to be running fine. Yeah, we had many issues with connection being poor, so please do keep me up to date on how the feed is coming through for you guys. Are you seeing everything okay and all that jazz? Just refresh seems okay now. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. I'm eating spicy chicken wraps as we speak. I'm extremely jealous of your spicy chicken wraps. That is exactly what I would like right now. Spicy chicken wraps. Yes, yet he carries on talking, lol. Damn right. Because I was talking to YouTube because they could hear me. They were paying attention. Twitch wasn't. Yes. And think about it. The sound is on now, and I didn't press a button. I didn't change anything. So why it wasn't on, I don't know. I'm the Orc AT-AT guy from YouTube. Oh, you've just come across to the Twitch. Ah, hello. That's how physics works, to be fair. Sorry, what did you say? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. YouTube gang got sound for life. Yes, you're all gravy. The 28 YouTube, 20 Twitch for the people right now. So if there's a street fight, I don't know, guys. It's going to be a dodgy one. I'll be the umpire. So as you know, I am working on a Titan for a video this week. And it's not really about like how to paint a Titan or anything like that. It's more about the printer and like the process and 3D printing and all that kind of goodness. So I don't mind doing a bit of the painting and stuff on Twitch to help me out, because this has to be finished tomorrow and it's in no way, shape or form even nearly finished. So, but I thought I was going to do something earlier, but I decided I would wait for you guys. And that thing is, I've gotten the chevrons all done, and then I taped them up and airbrushed around them with the reds that I needed to get base coated. So now I have to do that really satisfying removing the paper and seeing whether or not everything is okay, or whether or not it's bled through and it's ruined everything, or I don't really know. I use obviously I use masking tape from Green Stuff World for stuff, But I decided for this one to just go with like wall tape for the bigger parts. So yeah. It was a wonderfully peaceful evening. Sad I missed the raid last time. Oh no. I wanted to see what you guys was building. It's all right. Always love an orc conversion. A Titan in this economy. Damn YouTube millionaires. 3D printed Titan. Printed on something that costs more than a Titan, but it's fine. He's turned its creative light away from Twitch, fam. No, I would never do that to you guys. So, are we ready to attempt to remove the paper and hope that it didn't peel off all the chevron work that I did underneath? Do we think it's gonna work okay, or do we think it's gonna be an absolute nightmare? This could make or break everything, people. This could be a disaster. This will set the tone for the mood for my work day tomorrow. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not nervous anymore. I mean, there's good, and then there's what I just did. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, that's one that's a thing. Went for the top half of this knee shin panel. We went for the bottom of this. And see if it all comes off clean. Glenn knows what he's talking about here. So let's see if it if we're good. Obviously the big one is the big problem, so okay. Turns out wall masking tape is pretty good at stopping paint. It's almost like it was designed for that exact thing. Looks amazing. That was actually really satisfying to watch. We haven't even gotten to the big bit yet, buddy, but yeah, it's a very satisfying thing to do. I really like doing it on my dozer blades and my Krieg. So before I do that, obviously we're very early days into the legs. That's the wrong way. We're early days into the legs as it is, but the idea is as this is this one. So it's just gonna add that the pop of color and break up all of the red. So obviously lots of silver to go on, but you get what I mean. There's going to be a lot of red, so I like the idea of having the chevrons there. Ooh. Okay, zoom back in and let's... This is the one I'm nervous about. A lot of coats of red went on, as you can clearly see by the color of the tape. So... hey Fulgrim, you sneaky trader, look at Andy and this is how you achieve perfection. Thanks, buddy. Ooh, hazardy. Frank M, yes, thank you so much. It is hazardy. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. We got some pretty slick chevrons on that side. That's so nice. Now I just have to make the model around it look nice. Got some pretty straight lines on it too. I'm actually quite surprised I managed that. I did spend a lot of time with the tape and a scalpel. The only mistake I made is I was cutting. So like take the edge here. I ran a scalpel like literally along the corner to get as sharp a point, like as even a point. See that straight line there? It's glorious. The knife slipped and scratched all here, but you know, if you sink, it's fine. You got this evening red question mark Gork and Mork approves. Love the Vespids on WarpCon. Beautiful. Give the state of 40k. We are these hazard stripes for. They're to match in with my other Warhound a little bit, so they match in some way, shape, or form. That's the ideal thing. So yeah, is this the printed one or the one you've rebased? This is the printed one. This is the 3D printed Titan. Not bad for a 3D printed thing, right? Yeah. At least you didn't injure yourself. It's true. It's true. In universe. Yeah. It's just people like hazard stripes. I don't even think they know what hazard stripes are for anymore. They just feel like it's part of that culture, so they just stick them on everything. Got to love the health and safety of Warhammer 40k. This is a nuclear-powered walking death tank, but it has hazard stripes, just trying to make the eternal struggle of perpetual war a little bit safer. You're damn right. Taco Games just wanted to thank you. I'm new in the hobby and was afraid to paint my minis, but your channel helped me take the leap. Oh, thank you so much, man. I'm really happy to hear that. It's literally the entire purpose of my channel is to get rich. No, I'm joking. Is to help people get a bit of painting done and stop being afraid of painting their war dollies. Like, obviously, this is a terrifying thing, but I'm just doing it anyway. It's going to be, parts of it are going to be not fun to do, but I'm going to push my way through it, and hopefully by the end of it, have some kind of semi-decent looking war death tank thing. I don't know. We can see. Wom. This is going to be a nightmare to try and glue in because it's the wrong size. But and obviously because it doesn't fit right because I did something wrong here. It doesn't rotate like it's supposed to. So I have to put them out like this, which is fine. I think that's a nice enough pose. They're like at rest. So I think it'll work. White Wolf, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. So why is the thingy? Why is there no sound coming out on that? I think no, my desktop audio is not set to my headphones. So why is this not making any noise? I don't know. White Wolf, thanks so much for the gifted subs. You are, as always, very, very kind. That's 89 gifted subs to the channels, man. It makes a huge difference. Thank you so much. Have you ever painted a health and safety servitor? If so, get on it. I mean, that's a great idea. I like that idea quite a lot. So 2 Warhounds and a Reaver is 4,400 points. That's a lot of points for not a lot of punch, to be honest with you. Not feeling that at all. Thing is, this is too realistic. They added biodiesel and catalytic converters to challenge your tanks. They didn't amend the depleted uranium shells coming out the front that actually kill people, but did reduce emissions. The army went green. Oh no. And White Wolf, as well as gifting all of those subs. You used your Bezos bucks to subscribe for 7 months. Thank you so much. Also, probably should sub myself. I mean, yeah, I think so. I think it's important too. So the goal of, why is the like viewers in total stuck on 34 since we started? Like, there's 34 Twitch. It's not showing the YouTube people. Am I still live on YouTube? They've been quite quiet, and now I'm kind of worried that something's wrong over there. Let me check. Oh yeah, it's saying it's a warning. Your current video is interlaced. It's doing the interlaced thing again. Now it's saying I've got a good connection. I don't think YouTube can see or hear me. I think the YouTube's is broke. The current video is interlaced. Yeah, 41 YouTube gang rep. So you are there. Is it smooth? It's still live. I don't understand that at all. But the viewers are stuck on 34. There's 34 Twitch and 41 YouTube. So it should be saying, what, 40, 50, 60, 77 right now? But it's not. Thankfully, for a good program, I try and watch all your videos. Oh, thanks, man. YouTube is live. Okay, YouTube is live. Just not working right over in this thing. What if I hit refresh chat now? That'll break something. I won't do that. Smooth as butter. Okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, cool. Okay, all right, fair enough. So I'm going to mostly for this stream, which may seem a little boring to some people, and I do apologize if you do find it boring, but I have to do a lot of metallics now, like a lot of metallic base coating. So me, a slightly larger brush, some lead belcher, and the legs of that Titan are going to have a party for probably the next 2 hours. Hopefully you're okay with that. That's not really much else I can do. I got to get it done. Like I said, this video is due tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. Currently watching through the Rocky movies. God, I love the Rocky movies. YouTube look okay when pull it up. YouTube all looks good. What is interlaced with? I don't know. I don't know what it means. I thought it last week because I went live and I had a scheduled one. I thought they were both trying to go live and that's what was interlacing them. But that's not the thing that's happening this week. So I don't know what that means. Is it because I'm on Twitch and YouTube and it's not supporting that properly? If it is, I don't really know what to do about that. Give me a kind of wrecked because I'm going to be quite abusive to this. Oh, I'll just use that Army Painter Regiment brush. Will that? Yeah, that'll do. Even though I hate the handle on them. Ain't no party like a lead belcher party. You're damn right. Fresh wet palette sheet. Oh. This is gonna take some time. Army Painter brushes. They may have they could have the best bristles in the world. But these ergonomic triangle handles, I hate them so much. I hate them. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ape shit with the legs because I got to silver in quite a lot. I don't even know how to hold this thing. Oh, this is gonna take years. And this is gonna be covered up by the shin. Like, I'm gonna be quite abusive here with this brush. It's not gonna be pretty painting, so I do apologize if anyone is deeply offended by what I'm about to do. But I just gotta get silver on so many parts. Yeah, it's not ideal. What is that? Get out of here, you. Got to get it on the pistons. And what I'll do is I'm going to block in all the metallics in silver. And then I'll go back and decide what parts of those bits I'm going to add like some brass detailing or something to. I think that's the way to go. I hate a brush stop. The ones I got were awful. Good evening, all. I hope everyone is doing well. May we have a good, clean bout. No crashes, no overcomplicated technical faffing. A simple, good time stream. Yeah, you'd think that was what was happening, but no. My Army Painter brushes were fine. Paint me like one of your French Titans. Lol. She paints the lead belcher on her legs. Or she gets the hose again. Oh, God. I've used a Army Painter brush for years with no problems. Took a little getting used to, but once I adjusted, they were fine. The last two I've had hadn't been great though. Yeah, mine pretty much splayed out of the packet. Must have been a bad, yeah, not ideal. That was way more lead belcher than I meant to take out, or just didn't thin enough. Let me just get a bit of silver. Look at that nasty job. Ugh. So sorry you have to watch this. For a newbie, is there an army that is the best for starting painting? I wanted to do Space Wolves, but it seems it needs a lot of conversion to look cool. I disagree. I think you can do some pretty basic looking Space Wolves. Like obviously there's Space Wolf upgrade packs and stuff like that. But they just bump the price up of doing your individual units. Space Marines is always a great choice. I feel, obviously some people will disagree here, and if they disagree, just ban them, Laura. Just have such a wide variety of miniatures to paint. They're quite simple to get a decent paint job on them, and then obviously you can push it further and further. You can get top-notch Space Marine armies, yeah, I just think they're just Yeah, they're just great. Don't think that's a bad army for anybody to start in 40k. And yeah, 40k is some Space Marines. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. What is your favorite snack when you paint? What is my favorite snack? I'm a jelly fiend. Brush abuse. The guards is to be called. The guards is to be called. Thousand Suns. Perfect start army. No. Buy space bears and not have to convert space wolves. You get considerably better models than wolves. Yeah. I like the Reaper Pro Sable brushes. Size 1 does it all. Nice. Demons. Then you and your demons. You're mad for them. If they disagree, just ban them. 30k word bears should never be no Chaos Space Marines are good starters. All that trim. Chalaxy. Any advice for someone starting out, like brand new, never painted miniatures or anything of the kind before? Yeah, just like it's one of those things where it's kind of just better to just do. Yeah, you need to get over the like initial hump, the initial fear of, oh my god, I'm gonna wreck this model. Then wreck it. It's paint. You can paint over it. You can paint over it again and again and again. And if it gets to the point where you can't paint over it, it's easy enough to strip the paint back off if you want to rescue that model again. My advice would be to buy a box of 10 of something and tell yourself that those 10 are just practice models. Okay, just practice. Just 10 models, 10 Space Marines, 10 Fire Warriors, 10 whatever. And then paint them one at a time. You can paint them exactly the same way, but just do them one at a time. It can take 2 days to do, it can take a week to do, whatever. But just make sure you put a number underneath the base of each of them. You know, a bit of white paint, 1, 2, 3, you know, that kind of jazz. And then when you're done, compare number 1 and number 10. And they will be so vastly different with neatness and speed and dilution of paint. And literally, you will just figure things out as you are applying paint. And that's the general consensus. The more you do, the better you become. There's obviously some techniques to thin paints and thin. But I find that it's hard to explain things to people with no context. So like, if you went away and did that experiment with the 10 models, and then you consumed YouTube content about, you know, new to Warhammer painting techniques, it would all make a hell of a lot more sense to you. Some frame of reference, I think, is always important. Hence why I'm the queen of demons. Check out Mediocre Hobbies YouTube channel. Nice. I did a kill theme of Thousand Suns a while ago, and now when I kill one in Space Marine 2, I'm like, F you and your gold trim. High Fleet Morrigan is pretty easy to paint. You're not wrong there. I did and became, I think Erebus is cool, and I'm happy. Nice. €260 on Warhammer 40k miniatures and paints today. Very nice. What did you buy, may I ask? Tau is always good starting fun. Eldar is eye candy. Necrons is simple. Orcs is forgiving. Marines have variety. Dark Eldar, cool looking, but can be hard. Grey Knights can be simple. Don't worry about messing up. Just paint one at a time. And Andy says, follow a tutorial. It's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Then check YouTube channels out for Mediocre, Overlord, and Overlady. Nice. Wait, are you Irish? I am Irish. Took you that long to realize? It's so hard to keep this bit in frame. Sorry about the brush abuse. I don't recommend painting this way. It's just, sure, when you want to lash a load of paint on something, there's no better way. Um, painting chicken legs. Lol. Put it this way: I love the game Satisfactory, but I don't build anything organically. I watch YouTube and try to copy cool builds. Some people might say I'm playing the wrong game wrong. I say I paid €40 to enjoy something my way, not your way. It's a good way of putting it. To be sure, agreed. I did the same with my Valheim. Followed YouTube tutorials for cool builds. Nice. Gotta love Valheim. Get him talking about pints of beer and why the Brits are wrong. The Irish will come right out. Hey. I resemble that remark. Most of the world could talk badly about the British. I'm just saying, like it. Oh, I get it now. Mediocre. Nice. I don't say this lightly. The Hobbies is about respect and understanding as much as ability. Yes. Says Erebus is cool. Then indeed Erebus is cool. Well, that's a bit of a stretch. It's a bad example, but yeah. Was going to ask if you're going to bring that for the 1,000-point game on Sunday. But it's... Oh, is it only 1,100 points now? Nice. It was 2K. No, I'm not bringing a Warhound Titan for a... I'm bringing it for the next boarding patrols game. Lol. Enter the cargo bay at your own risk. There's a shutdown Titan in there. Winkety wink. Mega bolter. Go burr. This is why this is horrible. Look, I'm still doing the same section. A whole big circle of silver plus freaking 5 pin sections. Oh, the hydraulics and everything. She's a nightmare. No monster mash. True, to be fair, lol. Okay, definitely go for them. I'll put the work into something you love anyways and learn. Yes. What a coincidence. I just primed my Warhound today. Nice. I'm looking to buy some new brushes and would be a good company to look at buying some decently good brushes. What do you mean by decently good? Like, I swear to God, I still live by Games Workshop small and medium layer brushes. I still think they're amazing. I use them to paint pretty much everything. Just can't keep it in frame. It's too tall. This thing is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Boom. Boom, 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 shake the room. I'm looking about, yes. Hello from France. Hello. Go Sweden. If you're UK based, the Element Games do some decent brushes. And I've got a code that you can use with Element Games where you spend money. It doesn't cost you anything else. And I get a nice little kickback. So everybody that buys from Element Games should use my code. It helps out the channel and costs you nothing. In fact, it saves you money because Element Games sell things cheaper than most. Holy channel with fisheye lens to get the whole Titan in front. I know, right? Which Lego? I don't know what the Legio is called. You must have got some of the only good ones ever made then, Andy. Wait, the small and medium layer brushes. Do you not like them? I still have most of my brushes when I started. GW wash brush as well. I love that brush. Kairos Fate Weaver. I don't know why you said Kairos Fate Weaver. What a model. Debating treating myself to a little something chaotic. Ooh, great model to choose. There's the Element Games code there. It's tagged under all my videos as well, so if you in that description-y bit, so yeah. Should really have it like linked on this goddamn page. This is just painful painting. Thank you for sharing your live videos with us anytime, buddy. The red handled GW brushes Sable are fire. Very old brushes. Mine shall be the Legio Invigilata Warhound. I learned a lot. Nice. For UK people, log into Element, then click the link. That works. If you try to log in after, it doesn't work 100% of the time. All right. I nearly bought Kurgrath on eBay cheap. Nice. Allowed to watch Twitch ASAP. Just got to convince wife we need a big bird demon on this shelf. She hates the Keeper. Oh no. Keeper's an amazing model. Like my list in order of which demonic stuff I like. The list starts with Nurgle. And then I think it goes Zinch, then Slanesh, then Khorne. But Slanesh and Zinch can swap places from time to time depending on what kind of mood I'm in. But I love the big birds. They're so good. We did the Six Nations Age of Sigmar and we streamed that for them. There was the final game had 7 big birds on the table. It was kind of insane. Zinch on Zinch with many summoning. Do you have an affiliate link with the Canadians? I don't, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I do need to start trying to find all the different stores all around the world. So I do have something to offer everybody. That's just quite a big task to get them all those ducks in a row. I'm not a big on the Cornate style demons, yeah. All about those heads. I really want to paint a big bird. As Big Bird? Oh no. Aesthetically, Zinch, Slanesh, Nurgle, Khorne. I get that aesthetically, yeah. I once thought about a Sesame Street theme for a halfling Kings of War army. The giant was Big Bird. That's terrifying. The only thing that bothers me about the stream is that I can't toast with my malt beer with all of you now. I'm a little sad. Aw. I mean, you can toast and say you're toasting and yeah, we got you. I can toast you back with some Red Bull. Another thing I really have to do on this thing, like no matter what else I do tonight, I have to get all the texture paste on the base tonight because that's going to need the night to dry. I can't be applying that at some stage tomorrow and then waiting around for hours for it to. That's not ideal. I'll raise my tea to you, no alcohol. I would then paint a brown thunder tusk to be his companion. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hydrate, yes, sir. I know we're gonna trust you. Evening all. How's she cutting? She's cutting all right, yeah. Just painting a bit of agricultural machinery over here. Or if you can call what I'm doing to this poor model painting, but yeah. That's the first time chatter. Little skinks. Well, it's 330 here. It's what? Oh, my issue isn't the time. Instead of if I had one drink, it would have 10 more. Which way is the best to send a few AT-AT pics? IG or Instagram is good. 3:30. Ah, that makes more sense. I got early day to morning. See you later, buddy. What's happening, bro? You painting that silver Templar yet? No. Not yet. Not yet. Base coating a Titan now. Oh, God. Okay, we got this. I knew it wasn't going to be in frame at all there. Hello there. Stay a while and listen. How do you feel about the Space Bears? I like Space Bears. Space Bears is a cool design. I have an idea of doing something very similar myself. At some stage, I have an idea of getting a Kickstarter and getting some digital files together myself for a Celtic themed Space Marine chapter. I'm doing all the parts and stuff like that. All the Celtic knots and designs on shoulder pads and really play off all the Irish mythology stuff, and I think it'd be gnarly. We'll do finally the state and send a few bird fits. Oh God. What was your first faction? Necrons. Necrons for 40k was the first faction that I bought, and ogres for Warhammer Fantasy, and elves for Lord of the Rings. The Last Alliance elves. That was the first. That was the first Games Workshop box that I ever bought. Was the Last Alliance elves. I mean, it was the same day I bought the 3rd edition starter set for 40k, but they were what I wanted the most. Really nice to see some new faces and names here tonight. Yeah, it's really nice. Good crowd. I don't know why the viewers count is just stuck on 34. I wish I could change that. Or 60. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. That would be epic. Do I know? I freehanded a Celtic knot. It was fun. Nice. Cornish pasty is one of the best. Fair. Not to get too political, but in your opinion, what is the best kind of pie? Sweet and savory. I'm just partial to a good apple pie, like a really good, thick, homemade, mama's apple pie, canned apple pie. I love that. And I'm one of those weird people who, when they're like, "You want cream or ice cream?" I'm like, "Neither. Just give me the pie." Um, I'm not a big savory pie kind of a person. I guess the closest thing I would have is like a jambon. I would have quite a lot of those in a month, more than I care to talk about. A jambon is kind of a pie. I don't dislike pies. It's just not my go-to food, really. You take that back and have a slice of pumpkin pie. Hey, Kale, it's bad. What's bad? Nope, rhubarb is evil. Is Cornish pasty a pie? Yeah. I grow so much rhubarb. I can't give it away. The postman and the mailman both avoid it. Oh, no. It's one of my darkest secrets, too. I feel like I should be. No. Lemon meringue pie. No, I'm not a big meringue person either. Jambons are the best hangover. You're damn right they are. Jambons are a pie? Question. I think so, right? It's like meat and stuff inside of a pastry. It's basically a pie. How can the Halloween ladies not like pumpkin pie? Yeah. If we count a pie as any filling in case some kind of flour-based product, the best savory pie is a steak burrito. You're not wrong. Did you see the video from Sonic Sledgehammer about the British Space Force? I didn't. I didn't even see that come up. Awesome. I did a Celtic theme marine chapter for my Dark Heresy campaign. Loads of giant Irish elk imagery. I like it. Send that all to me. Nah, they were rough. Not fit for publishing. Right. Okay, but I want to see them and yeah. Fun fact, I've never eaten pumpkin. Arguing that a hot dog is a taco and a Big Mac is a cake again. Yeah, well, it's all just food. It's all going in my gob. Get in my belly. This entire stream is just going to be me base coating silver on some legs, isn't it? The whole bloody thing. Now, it's a very large section of legs, but still. But you know what? I'll be so glad waking up tomorrow morning knowing that the base coating and the metallics is done. Even on the leg section, that will make me so much more relaxed. We're getting there. Lasagna is a sandwich. Yeah. Everything is a sandwich. Yeah. Steak and kidney pies, of course. Because I'm old and we'd awful. Yeah. So are Jaffa cakes a cake or a biscuit? They're definitely a cake. I don't care what people say. They're soft. Before pumpkin, there was turnips. That's what we used to hollow out. And yeah, we did. I make good pumpkin. If a Cornish pasty counts as a pie, then it's without a doubt the king of pies. Also, can be savory and sweet in one. Yeah. I learned this really cool thing, which is it's like a Mexican style thing. I'd love to try one, but so like obviously Mexicans, hardest working people on the face of the goddamn planet. But like usually when they go to work, they just get a burrito, but it's like a massive burrito. Like it would be like a long burrito. And literally it's in thirds inside. The fillings are in thirds. So the first third is like breakfast meats and food. So they eat that. And then lunchtime they would have the middle section, which is like your lunchtime meats and cheeses and stuff. And then after that is like the sweet stuff. We'll obviously eat the two halves at the end together. But I just thought that was very cool and clever. It's like one thing, but it's got your three sections for all your food. I would like to eat one of those, but probably in one go, and it would probably make me feel sick. But ox tongue, however, no. Lasagna is spaghetti. Cake is how I will now try and get my son to eat lasagna. Yeah. And he's squeezing affiliate link from Air Hobbies. I don't think they do affiliate links, buddy. I backed the Kickstarter because of your video and then found out the other video. Also beautiful paint job. That British Space Force. Felix, I have around 400 guardsmen overall, Krieg, Kate, etc. I cannot really, you can. You just got to keep adding to them, man. More. I'm playing a games day on Sunday. I've got 1,000 points to bring with me, and I'm so not sure what to bring. Like the default always ends up being guard because I think I can get like a fun amount of models for 1,000 points. But I don't know. The Irish Revenue Commissioners ruled in favor of Jaffa cakes being cakes due to the fact that their moisture content is greater than 12%. Lol. I used to draw a line at but then tried cheese satay tripe and had to admit that there's very little I won't eat. Yeah. I had giblets before when I was on safari. I didn't know what it was when I was eating it, but I got explained to and I was like, it tastes good. It was in a good sauce. I just kept eating it. I'm okay. So I'm like you. I just eat most things. Nids. Yeah, Nids was an idea. Your Krieg need to see battle. Yeah. What a load of tripe. I thought biscuits get limp with age and cakes get harder. Fleshed hairs, yeah. 1k Nids should be decent. Yeah, Nids is another one where I think scales down quite well. I think 1,000 points of Tyranids, but I don't remember how to play them. I'd have to do a bit of research. The problem with flesh terrors, right, is no Seth, and that just upsets me. Where's my boy? That's my boy, my beautiful boy. That's my son. This poor brush. It does not deserve to be used like this. Look at this. It's like I'm over brushing, just really just aggressively. Wish I had more of my new work army finished. I probably would have quite enjoyed to bring just a fun 1,000-point orc army. Another army that scales down quite well, you see. I didn't expect this, but the last week I found that Tyranids is a fun alternative. Yeah, fun. Tyranids are great. A great reference video series would be what colors you use to layer over each contrast paint. This is very helpful in your videos, to be fair. So thanks. That's a... You know how many contrast paints there are? That would be a long video. There's exactly 38 people on Twitch and 38 people on YouTube. Who's going to ruin it first? Who's going to ruin it first? Strangest thing I've eaten. I can read Korean because it's see the symbol, say the symbol. So I read the menu and ordered a dish. No idea what it was until it arrived. Still wriggling octopus tentacles. They are chewy. I've eaten octopus before, but the tentacles aren't actually alive, are they? It's just the sauces they put on, like it just activates their nerve and they wriggle. Or was it still alive? I have a tough crusher stampede, 4 Norns, 2 Veach. Jesus. If I bring Gene Stealer cult, I'll be learning on the go, lol. Yeah, and I think like your Gene Stealer cult makes me want to bring Guard, because obviously Gene Stealer cult and Guard is just such a freaking classic, great game. I'm also worried Nathan is bringing a Primarch. Then I have to try and deal with a Primarch. Bloody Primarchs. I'd love to take my Custodes, but what the hell do you get for 1,000 points of Custodes? Trajan Valoris, a champion. Done. Just, oh. We're both locked at 38. No one has let either side down just yet. Are you Thanos? Who told you about that? Could you 1,000 points of custodies bring Jeff Hanna's bike and his mates? Tim be right at 1k points. Yeah. It was raw and it had ice on numbers that makes it wriggle. That's not what you want to eat at all. It's the salt of the soy sauce you pour on. Yeah, that's what makes it wriggle, right? I was going to bring Eldar, but no one wants to pay my Eldar. I don't want to pay your Eldar. What do I pay your Eldar for? So it's Necrons or Genes that are called. I hate your Necrons. I would rather play your Eldar than your Necrons. Oh, 39. Twitch is now winning. Twitch has got it. Chin is bringing knights. So Primark is... Chin is bringing knights. What a jerk. Right, I'm bringing melta-guns. Just guardsmen with melta-guns everywhere. No, I'm not going to metagame. Or I can bring Morty. You and Chin can play in the corner. Most sophisticated people will play actual games. I'll mute during my work meeting in a few minutes so I don't kill the viewer balance. This guy gets it. I'm clearly a misogynist. I'm highlighting individual bricks / edges on a piece of scenery. Yeah, you hate yourself. Great reference. Yes. They eat weird things. No pressure, Andy. Hoping compares to the one I painted. Is this you? Mark, is that you? We were only talking about you earlier today, you jerk. Is that you? Already trying to make it blend in so they look in some way, shape, or form together as one thing to match the one you did. It's yeah, man, what's going on? I hope you're well, sir. Long time no chat. Let's try and not scrape the crap out of this. Well, I'm base coating silver on the underframe and I hate every second of it. It's driving me slightly insane. Yeah, I was talking to a bunch of people earlier being like, how the hell am I going to make it look even remotely as good as the one you did? Because they have to match. And the best we could come up with was to repaint the one you did badder so it would match the one I'm doing now. I want that Eldar tank back from the old bases. Oh, you got it, man. It's right here. This one? Are you going to do anything for the base? I made a trench diorama base for my Warhound. I thought about doing something with it. But then So I looked up a lot online. Like I was on Reddit posts and stuff trying to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do with Titan bases, what sizes they're kind of supposed to be and stuff. And the general consensus is there is no set size because Titans don't have bases. I heard worse ideas than repaint. I would never repaint it, man. It's too beautiful. Yeah, so I wanted to do loads with it, but obviously I'm short on time. And if I keep it kind of semi-flat, models assault the Titan, not the base. So if it's flat enough, the models can just mount the base and get up in base contact with the legs and stuff like, you know what I mean? Which is something I usually don't really give a crap about, but it's a way of justifying not putting loads of work into the base. I would like to. Genuinely, if I didn't have to do this for a video, if this wasn't part of my video plan for tomorrow, then like you see this, like where this Titan is at right now. By this time tomorrow, a video will be out on my YouTube of it fully painted. So, yeah. Dreadnoughts and Vindicators it is. You bring your World Eaters and the three of us will have Primarchs. My World Eaters aren't painted. Love the idea of how it looks in my head. He brings Knights. They bring Primarchs. You bring 1,500 points of Guardsmen. Not points. 1,500 individual guard models. I could probably feel that. And see if they really call. Kill them before you can paper cut them to death with las guns. I mean, I'll just jump on objectives. They can't kill me all. I word English good me. Yeah. I'm here for it. Don't know if you're still there. Oh, yeah. I heard this series has me considering finally picking up the Elder Phantom Titan. You gotta love the Elder Phantom Titan. It's glorious. Are you still playing, buddy? I haven't seen or heard of like that group in quite a long time. Obviously, I don't know where you guys would play anymore now that the shop has kicked you all out. I know you were doing something in a pub before COVID, but I don't know if that's still going. Have you used Pro Acryl Black Wash before? No. Do I have Pro Acryl Black Wash? I think I do. Do I have Pro Acryl paints? I can't remember now. Pro Acryl. No, I don't have their washes. I don't have their washes. I just have their base set. I know which ones are Pro Acryl now. My brain done forgot for a second. Yes, I wish I had a really nice. I caught my timing wrong, and now that happened. I'm not jealous of the gorgeous Titan. I'm not jealous of the gorgeous Titan. I'm not insert loud screeching with vile. Yeah. Burn necessity, it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Been playing Heresy mostly. Added up to my night house and painted up a load of Iron Hands for Heresy. Nice. Haven't touched 10th and haven't been crazy busy with work in the last 2 years. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it's cool that you're doing Heresy. Heresy's actually been kind of twinging in the back of my mind the last couple of weeks. I don't know why. I was kind of still thinking about the idea of like they will do Battlefleet Gothic at some point, and of course it will be based in the Heresy. And once we have that, you can literally do a proper campaign, Heresy style campaign from space to ground to everything in between, which just kind of needs to happen. brush is getting abused so bad, but I just need silver on the base coat of this model. What is your overall feel about Blood Angels? Looking forward to pumping out Death Corpse. What? That's my overall feel of Blood Angels is that the book is trash and everything is trash and I hate everything. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Astaroth is not in there, or Thingy's not in there. God damn it! Gabriel Seth is not in the book, which is of course the dagger to my heart. Apart from him not being in the book, it seems like a really solid book. It looks awesome. Death Company seem psychotic. Like, I did a calculation of like when I was building them, I was writing the list of what equipment the Death Company could have, and I got to the end and was like, that can't be right. So I took a picture of that page and I took a picture of the unit that I built, and I had to put it into my friends group and be like, am I cheating, or can I make this unit with this equipment for this price? And yes, it was like 200 points for a 10-man squad, kitted out to just insanity. So I think Death Company are going to be where it's at. Yeah, Blood Angels are always great, always will be great. I think second best chapter that exists. So yeah. Any good books to learn the lore of 40k? I read everything. Depends what you want to read about. Where is my... So... words suddenly appear. This is my Audible. And as you can see, all it is 40k books. That's 40k and fantasy books. Like, you can obviously read The Heresy. The Heresy is 90 million books long. It's a huge investment in time, energy, and effort. Like, if you genuinely started reading The Heresy now and just read The Heresy, you'd be years reading it, years and years. So I find it very difficult that if I hadn't started years ago, getting into it now would kind of kill me. I love the Gaunt's Ghosts and Cyphus Cain series books. Those are both really funny, and well, Gaunt's Ghosts is grim, but it's really good. Cyphus Cain is a little bit more charm and a little bit more comedy. Really good. Like, obviously you can just do the new series of books that are currently out, which are trying to explain the 40k lore as it currently stands, which is what I'm currently listening to now, is Sea of Souls, which is the Dawn of Fire series, because the new one came out last Saturday, and I was like, oh cool, I better go download that and listen to it. Realized I hadn't read the last one. I don't know how I missed one. So I'm 59 minutes left in this book, and then I'll be on to the new one. And the new one is the second last one, I think. So it's like an 8-book series, which is explaining the lore as it currently stands. Pretty good. So yeah. I think it's way better game system 40k. Having a stable rule system is a big deal when you don't have time to keep up with the constant changes. Would be all over the battle fleet. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, 10th edition seemed great at the very beginning, but now it's seeming to get that like little bit of bloat again, and it's just getting a little bit complicated. Like, I'm nervous about playing on Sunday because I haven't played in a couple of months now, and I'm like, oh, how shit does this work again? Yeah, everything is just changing too fast. Out of interest, when you're receiving the pre-orders before embargo, how long do you have to turn them around? So, I have a pretty crappy deal. I don't have a crappy deal. I get all the new toys for free. Like, for instance, Medusa gets some stuff as well. She's you can't see that chat. She's in the Twitch chat right now. She paints some beautiful and glorious things. But she's in England, so the stuff gets sent from the England warehouse to her, and she'll get maybe 3-4 weeks in advance. Unfortunately, because they left the European Union and tariffs and all that kind of crap, my orders go from their warehouse to Germany, and then from Germany to me. So I'm left with usually about a week. So I lose a lot of time. So I usually get under pressure when it's like a big thing. Obviously, it's a model or two, no big deal. But when you have a week and now you suddenly realize that next Saturday you have to paint a Primark or something, it can get pretty stressful. I know you're saying thank you, but I really don't feel like I did a good job of explaining what books to listen to. Yeah. Standalone books are great to dip your toe into. So the Primarch series, for instance, each one of those books is a standalone story about the Primarchs, and it just delves into their lore a little bit more. Some of them are background, like their origins, and some of them are like a cool part of their story. That read those; they're all great. I don't think I've had a bad one yet. Even ones that I thought were going to be bad, like the ones for Lorgar and stuff, were amazing. So Fulgrim's one, amazing. So give them a go. And then any of the other standalones, the Cypher book is incredible. Sigismund book is incredible. So yeah. Yes, I still have both the Alariel and the Marathi. That yes, they're both there. Of course. So I wanted to get into the Warhammer 40k. What would you suggest to start off with product wise and paint wise, and anything else I might need to start my adventure into the hobby? So obviously I worked for Games Workshop for 15 years. So they genuinely do a phenomenal collection of products for getting started. Their starter section. If you walk into any Games Workshop, there would be a starter section. And not only is it like good product, but it's always like, it's not cheap, but comparatively for like the contents you would get in a starter box set, like 2 armies and a rule book and all that jazz, you would pay 5 times the price of that outside of that box set to buy the kind of quantity of models and stuff. So I don't think you can go wrong with sorting yourself out with something like that. I mean, everyone in here is going to say the same thing, you know, get whatever jumps out at you, or get what you like the look of. But obviously you don't really know what you like the look of. You don't really know the stories and the background and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like literally, if you have a Games Workshop near you, go in there and just chat to the guys. If they know what they're doing, which they should know what they're doing, they're pretty good at this part of the job. I've been doing GW games since '92. Never read a Warhammer book other than Codax's or source book. I appreciate the recommendations. I love them, man. Like, I know this is going to sound bizarre, but I decided to do this like I was always quite a good reader. Like I started reading novels when I was probably like 12, 13, and I just never really stopped. I liked reading. When I used to get like a job, like I'm not a big music person, which I know a lot of people hate. I don't listen to music. So like bus journeys and stuff, I used to just read. Plane, sure, read. Waiting anywhere, read. So yeah, when I was like 2 or 3 years into working in Games Workshop, and obviously I was reading lots and lots of Games Workshop books, and at that point I just decided that I wasn't going to read anything else except Games Workshop books ever, because they come out faster than I can read them, and they're dual purpose. Like I could read a cool story, like this novel, like a great mystery or a great crime or a great like whatever. I could read this solitary novel, but like my generation and younger and even a little bit older don't really read that much anymore, especially guys. We don't read that much. If you do read and you're a guy, I'm not generalizing you, I'm just saying quite a proportion. So like I love to talk about the lore afterwards and have a discussion about, like, I'd be great in like a book club. But that just doesn't happen. So but I read a 40k book, I can talk to everyone about 40k and love what happened in the book and what was good, and some of my friends will have read it, and you know what I mean. I get a lot more out of it, and then obviously I get inspired to create armies and, you know, paint models certain ways, and I just love it. You got a Discord? I do, buddy. Anyone that is a Twitch member or a member of the YouTube or Patreon member, they all get access to the Discord. Do you have to share content with them before you publish? Do you get in trouble if you don't feature the new release within a certain time? I know it's your interest to post as soon as there is. So there was a video that Midwinter Mini did, and remember it's the one where he's like, "Oh, he stopped working with Games Workshop because of all these horrible reasons." It's all shite. That whole video is just lies. They are the most laxed thing. They just send you stuff. They don't care if you do stuff or don't do stuff. They do not care. There's no do it by this time. But the only rule is, here's the thing, you can't talk about it until its pre-order date. After its pre-order date, you do whatever you want with it. Do a conversion, paint, build, whatever. You don't fancy doing that thing? Don't do that thing. It's fine. I have stacks and stacks of stuff that I have never gotten around to. Like, I mean, literally. just a small example, like a very small example of, I haven't had time to do Necromunda on my channel recently, but I'd say in the last month or two, there you go. New Necromunda stuff, 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 new Necromunda stuff. There you go. All beautiful, all unbelievable. They don't care. It's such an awesome setup because they know not everything is going to inspire you. They know you're busy with other things. They are in no way, shape, or form bad. And like they send you everything. Well, they send some people everything, but like for instance, with the Skaven, hold on. Just gotta stop kicking that. I was showing this stuff up like a couple of weeks ago when we were doing some building of it, but like these are all of the new Skaven models that they brought out like a couple of weeks ago. No, I took it and decided to do the big rat. That's what I did for my... But they gave all of this, and I did the big rat, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. Like, whatever. It's not like they ask you, well, what do you want to do, and which models will we send you? They just send everything. Yo, woke up in time to catch the stream. Glad to hear. Almost enough to start your own hobbies. Trust me, you could. You literally could. Mediocre book club, yeah. Currently getting into the Hitachi Combat Patrol magazine is a great deal. Yes, it's great. Do it. Mediocre can confirm. Yes. Dibs. You get sent so much. Yeah. Like, I didn't get the Skaven. Andy got all of it. I'm not bitter. I'm sorry. Hey, Mediocre Hobbies. Been watching YouTube videos on you. Been watching your vids on YouTube. I wanted to say how awesome they've been. Thank you so much, man. That's really kind of you to say that. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're getting something out of them and you're having a good time. But this is GW's marketing. They don't buy TV ads or ad radios. So let's be honest here. Yes, they just hand product to people and exactly that. They're not treating it like they're doing something for us. Like when we did the last Warhammer Fest, we got to go behind the scenes a little bit, and in the evening time between days, we got a special promotional evening where we got to enjoy Fest when it was closed, and like we had a little seminar, and he thanked us for creating stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we were thanking him for sending free stuff. They understand that to pay big creators, I'm not considering myself a big creator, but you know what I mean? Like if Squidmar makes a video for a company, he's charging thousands to do it. You know what I mean? Like that's a big deal. So the actual monetary value of making that box set and sending it out is so cheap for them that it's just, yeah. Such a shame. It was really good fun. But what do you mean? The amount of profit? Like, it costs them nothing. That would fill up the place way too fast. I'd be dumping in the local... Yeah, literally, I'm jammers, man. It's insane. Yeah. I enjoy YouTube. It inspired me to paint old world high elves. Love that. Currently painting Dragon Knights even as we speak. Nice. I actually don't have any of the Dragon Knights for my high elves. My elves are on the shelf there, and I don't have Dragon Knights. I have Valyrian Reavers. I don't even have any Silver Helms, to be honest, so hope I get some of them when they come back out. They're a well-oiled mafia organization when it comes to product marketing. Here's free stuff. Now paint and showcase their stuff. Well, think about it. Like, Squidmar will be sent everything. He will be on the highest tier, and he will get sent everything. Think about how often Squidmar does something with a 40k model. Do you know what I mean? They just sent him that on the off chance that 1 in 20 videos, he goes, I'll do something for Games Workshop today. Or we're going to show off these paints. Oh, let's build some Skaven that I had lying around and used. You know what I mean? Simple as. Gonna sign off for a sec, but great job, Annie. Loving your content. Hope the algo picks up. Meta/YouTube is being, yeah, it's pretty dollar. But thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Evening all. It's been a while since I caught a stream or even did any hobby. Had a bit of a health relapse. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope we're doing all right now. Back in remission now. And today I finally felt the urge to pick up a mini. Man, I'm so happy to hear that you are on the mend. Hopefully the journey to being fully mended goes smoothly. You're all good. And did you get a bit of fun and enjoyment back from the hobby, man? Back in the days, we could buy metal models at kilo price. Just all the promoting. Yeah. Andy is the reason I have 16 armies and I don't even play. Hey, don't blame me. That's you, man. That's not... Look, see, I got mega distracted and now the legs are not even base coated. This just, yeah. So, yeah. Think of it like this. A perfume, 10% of the cost is the materials and bottles. 40% is the cost of people and profit. 50% is marketing, TV, radio. And so, yeah. That double Warlord Titan diorama Squidmar. Yeah, it's the best. Like, Squidmar, in my humble opinion, is the best YouTube creator that exists for the hobby. He is my favorite. I look forward to his content more than anyone else's. And I get mega disappointment when I see videos like the one he did today. I hate those kind of videos. But he's my best. He's the best. His Manta series, his Double Warlord Diorama series, some of the best hobby content that exists. It might be the best hobby content that exists. I've watched the video where he 3D prints and paints the old armor cast style Orc Titan, the Stompa. I've watched that video about 10 times. Lucas is hilarious. Lucas is amazing. How many subs do you need that they start sending you stuff? There's no kind of number because it's like, it depends what you do. So like Medusa does stuff and she's famous on the old Instagram and she posts a lot of content there. So there doesn't seem to be a real set thing. It's just, yeah, they like what you do and want to send you some stuff. And then obviously there's different tiers. You might get 1 or 2 things or you might get sent a lot. Thank you for your awesome content, especially the old world stuff. Currently working on my 2,000 point Warriors of Chaos army for a local tournament. Just 3 weeks left. Wish me luck. I wish you all the luck. You're going to do awesome. If you get closer to the time and you're getting stuck for time, just paint a dragon. It's like 700 points of your army right there. Squidmar is the best. Wait, are we the Germans in this scenario? Someone has to be the Germans, right? They do. Definitely the Germans. Yeah, his large scale projects are insane. I look like his giants. I love the like I watched Squidmar from the start, and he was my favorite. And then once he brought Lucas on, like the funniest thing is that I used the stuff Lucas taught before I did anything with, because Squidmar for me is entertainment. He doesn't make me do hobby. I just love him as like a TV series. But all my Flesh Eater quartz are painted to Lucas's, when his first appearance, first appearance with that like trio, but his first appearance doing a video, he did painting a star collecting box in 8 hours, and it was a Flesh Eater quartz box. And I took that scheme and I loved it. And now I have like 6,000 points of Flesh Tears painted to that scheme. And every time I do a video on it, I always mention that that's where I got it from. And then he came back and showed how he did his water bases for his Idnet Deepkin. And I once again went out and bought all the products and copied how he did it. So he's the better hobbyist, I think. But as a duo, they're incredible. Like if Lucas was like, I'm leaving and start my own channel, I'd be sad. I think they're so, I actually said it to him when I met him. I was like, please just stay. You're perfect together. You're so good. I love it. I really like Pete the Wargamer, Artist Opus, and Cult of Paint, and also you. I appreciate that, man. Pete the Wargamer is amazing. He just does some crazy stuff. Artist Opus, he's a really nice guy as well. Cult of Paint, I don't really watch a lot of Cult of Paint. I need to check him out more. In my opinion, few compared to your utter humbleness. Oh, that's so nice. like us in the painting trenches, will follow the Lord Commissar into battle. Favorite YouTuber, Mediocre Hobbies, Squidmar, Ninjon. I like Ninjon quite a lot. Eons of Battle, Tesseract Miniature Studios, Tabletop Tactics. Nice. This is like Ninjon is an interesting one because I take Ninjon as like to me, Ninjon is like an experiment because obviously humble beginnings. He became friends with Miniac, started doing a podcast with Miniac, got some favor, started his own YouTube channel, and like he comes from a corporate bar. Like if you've watched I've watched quite a lot of the most Trapped Under Plastic episodes I've watched. He talks about the fact that he was a project manager. That used to be his job. He used to like corral all these different people and create, like make sure that all works. But he's taken that knowledge and brought it into YouTube. So he's, in my opinion, the YouTuber out there that's treating it most like a business. And he thinks about his thumbnails, he thinks about his content, and he thinks about it, everything. And like the growth he has had compared to Miniac's current growth is staggering. Like I said, you can go on Social Blade. Social Blade is a website where you can just type someone's channel into it and find out all their stats. And like you compare the two of them, and it's just crazy. And like I feel that Miniac has a really big ego, and I'm super interested to find out what will happen when when Ninjon passes him, because I believe Ninjon will pass him. He is just working the YouTube train better. He's just really good. So it's kind of interesting, and I would love to just I kind of keep my eye on that just to see how it goes. Eons of Battle is a weird one because I just get the ick from him. I don't know what it is. It's just his thumbnails and stuff. I hate the thumbnail bitching and moaning about Games Workshop or something, which a lot of his are. He might be the nicest person in the world, but like selling on a negative, I hate that. So when Tabletop Tactics are kings, man. I've been like, I fall in and out of watching their stuff. I don't watch them nearly as much. Like I'd say in their last 100 battle reports they put out, I've only watched 2. But I've been a member of their channel, like the vault, not their vault, but you know what I mean, for years, for literally years. So even when I'm not watching them, I like giving them my $4.50 a month, kind of whatever, just to be my little help, because they're just incredible. Humble. Who the hell called Andy Humble? Lol. Have you been enjoying Space Marine 2? Yes, me and Laura played 4 hours of it last night, I think. I think we're near the end. I think one more session will see us through to the end. Yeah. Are we the baddies? Yeah. The game is great. The surroundings are so beautiful. Like, I'm not gonna say anything crazy in case I spoil anything, but like this is just a background thing. But when I walk down that steps, and the commander of a guard regiment is giving a speech from the top of a Baneblade with Acadian flags fluttering, I was like, this is the best day ever. This is the coolest thing. So yeah. He does too many order crap stuff. Pure entertainment. I love Trevoyant. Yeah. When did it start for you? When did what start for me? I find Squidmar a bit over the top and always clickbait titles like Zorpazorp. Yeah, Zorpazorp's thumbnails are awful. I paint the biggest thing ever, I swear. The problem is if you go to his page and click on videos, you can see like the first 15 videos and like 7 of them will have the same picture. It's like, God damn it. Who's the big Henry Cavill looking lad who started making videos fairly recently? There's a Henry Cavill looking lad. Wait, I think you're talking about the guy from Vanguard Tactics. He's the only guy I can think about. Big beefcake dude. He's not new. He's big. He's like the head of Vanguard Tactics, I think. If it's the guy you're talking about, he's a really nice guy. And Vince Rella is super nice. Miniac has a fair amount of negativity. He does. In his title and thumbs too. He's pretty guilty of trying to get clickbait views off. Yeah, I know. It's kind of the reason I wasn't a big fan of Squidmar's video this week. Just the crapping all over Games Workshop tools. Like I watched it like 3 things he reviewed, and then I gave the video a thumbs down. None of those creators hold a candle to do I know who that is? Oh, is that Discourse? Yeah, I know. Yeah. This is the bit where Laura usually gets annoyed at me for bad mouthing other people. But I'm not bad mouthing. I'm just giving my opinion. Usually I'll get like a private message being like, shut up. Let's see if she's done it. I don't think so. I think I'm in the clear for now. Oh. Uh-oh. No, we're good. My paint pot just exploded. I sent you a photo. Oh, yeah. It's no. Can I show people? Can I show them what happened? Please. Can I show them? Not yet, but I'm ready. I knew you were thinking it. I try not to go down like negative. I'm not negative. I'm just giving my opinion. Like I don't mind a lot of them. They're all fine. Yes. Okay. this is Timothy's dead painting desk. And he's done the normal thing which people do, which is the paint wasn't coming out of the pot, so he squeezed hard, and then the pot popped, and paint went everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. No. Oh no, that's glorious. All over your nice expensive chair, all over your lol. Oh, Timothy. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hear me out fully. I enjoy Discourse Mini on a Saturday morning with my coffee. Why? It's like watching WWE wrestling. It's so over the top. I can't stand it, man. I can't watch any of it. Have you played single player yet? No. The collapsing bell. I like inflating egos. I'd say, Andy, I've watched 1,500 hours worth of tutorials in the last 18 months of collecting, and only one I can stand to follow as yours. I might not even end up with the same results due to my own brush control, but I can aspire. That's really kind, man. Yeah. Some people are a bit snooty, and that sometimes turns me away as well. Like Marco Frazzoni, not just Maker. He's not snooty. I'm not giving him as the example of being snooty. I'm giving him the opposite. Like he is so far above my painting. Like he is just a god. He's unbelievable. Like all hail. But he's so sweet and he's so nice about it. He's like, yeah, you just do this and you just do this. And like he thinks it's super easy because he's so good at it. But he's not like, you just glaze this and you just, oh yeah, of course you know how to glaze. Yeah, just mix in a bit of this paint and I'll just go away. And now we know Tim is pro acrylic guy too. Not anymore. Oh, god damn it. And that's why we keep a cocktail stock to hand. Yeah. Aspire to Andy. What do we want? Mediocrity? When do we want it? Whenever. We aren't that bothered, to be honest. It's just fun to watch and try. 40k players, can you settle a dispute our gaming group has been having? Can you sticky an objective, unit ability, at the end of the first command phase if you are the active player? No. No, because you have to be holding the objective at the start of a turn and then move away from it. So unless you're deployed on it. If you're deployed on it, no, because you only claim it at the end of a turn. And you have to start a turn holding it, isn't it? Mini Experiment, yeah. Feral Painter and Grimdark Compendium have to follow this rabbit hole, man. None of those... I thought that said creatures for a minute. Creators hold a candle to... Yeah. What is the... Yeah, that I'm being good. There are your thoughts on play. Oh, play on tabletop are glorious. They're just glorious. Like there's no real bad gaming channels, like their video, like playing the game. Some can be a little bit overcomplicated, but that's just how they're enjoying it. So I don't really mind that. And like, there's a difference between like a painting video and a gaming video, because usually when you're watching a painting video, you're not watching it like the person making the video is not painting. It's like, here, just watch me paint. That's what streaming is for. They're like, let me show you how to paint. But when you're watching a game of 40k on like Tabletop Tactics, they're not showing you how to play. They're just showing you a cool game. So I'm good with that. More Warhammer is the big lad I was thinking. Who's More Warhammer? On Instagram, is it More Warhammer? Is that ringing a bell at all in my head? I don't know. More Warhammer. Counts. More Warhammer. He is a big boy. I don't follow this gentleman. He's on the YouTubes as well. Let's have a quick nosy. Subscribe. Oh, I have to sign in to subscribe. I'll subscribe after. Love the channel. How you use contrast paints makes complete sense and has speeded up the ability to paint. Keep up great work. For us, still working on Dark Elves. Nice, man. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I appreciate that. He's a YouTuber, nice guy. His vids are fun. Nice. I'll check him out properly. I'm just going to put these in frame while I'm yapping, because then it looks like I'm doing something. How long since I played 40k? I don't remember there being a command phase. Lol, yeah. Andy, answering rules. What is this? Yeah. Deployed on it. Yes, you can. Okay, there you go. How long since I played 40k? Yeah. IG wasn't working for the AT pick, so I sent him on Facebook business page. Was it not working because I need to accept the chat? Is that what happened? Yeah. Let's see if that's what the problem was. Home. I don't think I have any message requests. Oh, requests. No, I got no more requests. That's what we thought, but our mate thinks differently. If you're deployed an objective on the first command phase, you control it, okay? So it can be sticky. Okay, yeah. There's no time that control changes. You're controlling objective as soon as you have the most. Oh. I know that there's a start of battle. All objectives are contested, but at the end of the first command phase, you should technically be in control. Okay. With 5 fantasy armies, I mostly paint now with my army builder speed paints, and those look good 2 feet away. That's all you need. I almost paint more than I 3D print now. It's the goal, man. Paint more than you get in. I have never even remotely gotten close to doing that. It's always been a disaster. So, out of energy. Open more energy. Talk to you later, Dylan. Thanks for dropping by. Remember, stream every Tuesday, Thursday. Hopefully I see you in another one. I think so. I tried sending normal message and it said I couldn't send that because your page doesn't accept requests from all sources. That's weird. I didn't know that ever happened. I usually get requests if, like, I don't know. I'll have a look into it. But I'll have a look at them on Facebook. Don't worry. Okay, let's try. I know we're running out of time now. Got 20 minutes left. If I get the legs even silvered, which I'm getting there. I reckon with the last 20 minutes I can get the legs finished silvering. At least I bloody hope I can, or we're in trouble here. Oh, I'm zoomed way in again. Let's zoom a little bit out so you can see kind of what I'm working on. Don't mind the new Vespid. Don't mind the new Vespid. That plush. The crude box will almost have 400 points of new Tau. I like it. Just got back from picking up the dog from the vet. What did I miss? Lots of bitching from Andy. Thanks. We all agree. Yeah, definitely. He enjoys attention. Yeah. I think that's meant to be red. Look, red, not red. Shiza. What do I do now? Only one thing to do. Make this bit silver and then paint over the red on the other side to make it match. It's the only way. Edit, you beat me to it. Yeah. Yeah. 41 to 38. YouTube has been holding strong at 38. But Twitch has been ahead of you for hours now, so. 48 Twitch people might even put us on the 36. God damn it. As soon as I open my mouth, YouTube's winning again. 38 to 36. God damn it. Anyone working on hobby tonight? Yes, a Titan. How much lighter or heavier is the printed Titan? It's about the same weight because I print all the parts solid. they're one piece. Ain't no hollow parts here. So it feels right. And basically they're both made of the same material. They're both resin, so yeah, they're pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Probably depends on it's hollowed or not. Yes. Also, you eat that paint, Andy, whilst giving us ASMR from brush licking. Yeah. If I need to clean a mistake, I'll like quickly. I just scoop it off the model and consume it. It's fine. They're non-toxic, right? We're good. See right there. I just did it again. Huh? I've got silver here, so if I just scoop it up. Now it's gone. I just ate the silver, but who cares? Non-toxic. And Chernobyl only had the radiation of a microwave oven. Bleh. Just read the full rule book to double check. Objective control switches at the end of the phase. The sticky object rule states that if you control at the end of a command phase, which you will, as it switches at the end of the phase, you're already on the objective. Okay. Also has a snow. I saw it, yeah. Meant to be a scrapjet buggy, but I'm printing some at 55% to make Grot's snow speeder def copters. That's a great idea. I'm gonna do a fun another video like the other one. I'm gonna print off his bus and paint it up like the one, obviously, like it's intended to be from Fortnite. And yeah, just make a fun orc video. Like, they really can't loot anything. Did orcs just loot the Fortnite bus? Try and get Fortnite in that thumbnail, you know? I think that'd be kind of funny. I'm screen snorting. Screen shotting. Wait, what are you screenshotting? Oh, the rules thing. Yeah. Basing and magnets. I was like basing my magnets. All right. But you put out a video nearly every day. How will you make one for 2 weeks? Wait, what? If you really want to bait it, you'll put what the Sigma in the title. God damn. A Fortnite miniature game. Yeah, just the title is, you won't believe what Fortnite did now. Boom! 10 million views. I think I did it. I think the silver's finally done. It only took 2 hours, and I didn't really do any of the toe stuff that probably has silver on it, but weathering will cover all of that. More Warhammer is good. Funny guy from Northern Ireland. Watch you scaving so many rats too little time. The ground bus or the air bus? The air bus, I think. I don't know. But if you put a video out there, yes. If you're... Wait, what? Skibbity Fortnite Warhammer 10, 1 of 10 trending. Hashtag 3 on YouTube. Yes. Skibbity Skitari Forge Night. Love that idea, especially as he's the one who usually knows all the rules and tells us what to do. Ah, yeah, we have one of those too. It's Laurelron. My friend started making YouTube content, hobby basic stuff like that. Then he did what you can achieve with a Warhammer starter set. Before that vid averaged 200 views. And that vid suddenly got 16k views. I have no idea how it works. Nobody does, man. Only Ninja knows, and he doesn't tell the rest of us. Right, I'm not going to attempt to do silver and anything else right now, because there's a lot more silver to be done. But look, it's kind of starting to look like a Titan, right? Kind of. That's not the camera. This is the camera. What if we put these bits on this bit? Will that make it look more like a Titan? There you go. There, it's starting to look like something. How many people have faith that it'll be completely finished painted by this time tomorrow? Yeah, that's right, all of yous. Nope. Thanks, Kaprinsky. Oh, you're so well, guy. So really big shoe. Yeah, I'm not so confident myself, but yeah, I believe in you. Sleep is for the weak. I'd say you got a sleepless night in your future. I'm not going to. Gotta have faith. A faith. Let the faithless face the fires of our sanctified flamers. You got this, yeah. Paint it. Or paint it well. Yeah. So like paint it or paint it like you paint models. I don't know yet. We can edit at some painting bits if you don't get it done. Yeah. It'll be fine. Right? I felt a heavy was implied. Yeah. You can do it. If in doubt, AI Photoshop. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be bad. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, sure. What's the worst that can happen? So, want to watch all the Lord of the Rings tonight? Yeah, don't tempt me. Still got lots of time tonight and tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. Where's the gold trim gonna go? It's a problem with this particular pattern of Titan is there's nowhere for it. Like obviously the cog sword symbol's gonna go gold. And there's little cog symbols here that can go gold. But there's no like trim. I'm doing gold on this bit. So this bar, you can't see. This bar is gonna go gold. Just so there is some gold in obviously the eagle and stuff. But not as much gold as is needed. Watching Lord of the Rings tonight? Don't tempt me, Frodo! I get about 85% done and get bored. So start something else. The middle bit on the hip. The ring? Do you think the ring bit should be gold? Would you even see it? Not really. Weathering powder is my friend. It's kind of mesmerizing like that, isn't it? The middle bit in line with the thigh pad. What? What are you talking about? You think that should be gold? Oh, all here. So this bit up and down and around. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let's trim on all the toes, which could be gold. No pressure. I'll mess it up now, lol. Yeah, it'll be fine. Or it won't. Either way. Just be grand, sure. Do all the skulls in gold too. Or I can do them in bone. I don't know. These are void shield generators. Silver, silver, black. Oh. I'm gonna have to start blocking in more colors. Happy with the chevrons though, so that's at least one thing. We're at 38 apiece again, coming up to the end of the stream. 38 apiece. Not too shabby. I was only talking to Laura earlier about the idea of like I hate technology and why some things don't work for no, like every single time we've ever streamed, the viewer count has worked. But now today it's stuck on 34. And I don't understand when nothing has changed why that's suddenly not working the way it's supposed to. When stuff like that happens, I just get real confused with technology. Why does it hate me? Just replace all the silver with gold. You're right, I should strip it all. Just replace all the red with gold. We need a mediocre LARP battle, YouTube versus Twitch. I'm telling you. It'd be kind of funny, right? Just spray the whole thing gold. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? I haven't just yet, no, because we were live and that would have ruined everything. It's supposed to be melee. Why has Wolf got a flamer? Yeah, I love that. Like that funny joke, you know, I ran that guy through my bayonet to conserve ammunition. The look on everyone else's face in paintball. Have you tried lighting a candle? Is there anything to be said for another mass? Only the Irish people will get that. Technology is here to help, but mostly to mess, literally to mess with us. Okay, there is 40 people still kicking about the Twitch as we are now coming to the end of the stream. So if all 40 of you glorious people could stick around for me for 2 minutes while we go and raid somebody, I would be eternally grateful. So let us go and check who's about on Twitch with the number we have here. Are we going to be in the top line? That would be a nice way to... Oh, middle of the second line. We got some heavy hitters on today. That's okay. Do 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 do. This guy's called Lore Nerd. Well, he's not called Lore Nerd, but he has Lore Nerd as a tag. With only one viewer. Yeah, we must have raided him before. As we don't have a follow option. This guy's doing decals and painting. I'd probably... Oh, okay. This guy's available to follow. Sorry, I'm going to move my microphone really second. Sorry. Seems like a nice guy. So I'm just going to mute him so we can actually hear the Twitchy chat. What have you got left going on? Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, you're heroes. YouTube viewers are just as glorious to us. Don't worry. They are. Don't worry. Raid. Hopefully you all got... Oh, there's a guided raid. There's a guided raid. There's a guided raid. Sorry. Who guided a raid? Oh. Who is this gentleman? Okay. Let us see if that works. I'm just going to try and put the name you put in and see if it actually connects to his account. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out for the couple of hours watching me just base code silver. Hopefully it was in somewhat shape or form interesting. Love all the support. You guys have been great conversations. So yeah, let's jump across and say hello to whoever this person is. I do not know. And I love you all. Goodbye. Is that going to work? I don't know.